Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBhagavatam296. As you may remember, there was a coronation for Krishna, and he was given the name Govinda. When Krishna was crowned, even animals who were natural enemies behaved as though they were friends. Indra then took leave of Krishna and went back to the heavens, accompanied by Kamadhenu and the other celestials. Krishna walked to his home as though nothing had happened. 185. Nanda rescued from Varuna. Once Nanda, observing the Ekadashi Vrata, went to bathe in the river Yamuna. The Vrata was mainly the observance of strict fast on Ekadashi day, praying to Lord Narayana all day through and the night too, and after a bath in the river to have an early meal on the next day, Dvadashi. As per the rules of the Vrata, on the morning of Dvadashi, Nanda entered the waters of Yamuna. The sun had not yet risen, and the time was said to belong to the Asuras. And when he saw Nanda bathing in the river, an Asura grabbed him and took him to the presence of Varuna, the lord of the waters. The Gopalas, seeing that Nanda had not come out of the water, became anxious and later frantic. They rushed to Krishna and Rama and told them what had happened. Krishna knew that this was Varuna's mischief. He went into the netherworld and entered the palace of Varuna. Varuna fell at his feet, worshipped him, and said, "Only now have I become blessed. The purpose of my birth has been served. Those who touch your feet once are rid forever from the bondage of births and deaths. Please forgive my servant who is just an ignorant being. He did not know who you are, and nor did he know that he had captured your father. Please bear us no ill will, and go back with your father." Krishna went back to the earth and to Vrindavan with Nanda. Nanda was amazed at the bhakti which Varuna showed to his son, and he saw the wealth and greatness of Varuna. He wondered at the greatness of his son, that such a demigod like Varuna should have laid all his wealth at his feet and asked him for forgiveness. He spoke about it to all his people, and what had been creeping into their minds for the past few days became now a certainty, that Krishna was a god and not a human being. They thought to themselves, "We know that he is the Lord of Lords. Will he, in his infinite kindness, let us reach Vaikuntha, his abode?" Krishna knew what was on their minds. He thought about it for a long time. He told himself, the Brahman is without any gunas. When it is touched by the quality aham, meaning when the ego sprouts in the placid lake called the Atman, where all the gunas are in equilibrium. When this happens, Maya takes command of the situation. The Atman forgets its true nature and becomes involved in samsara. Ahankara leads to avidya, ignorance, meaning ignorance of one's real self. This avidya leads to kama and the attendant evils, and this, in its turn, leads to karma. Once the Atman gets entangled in the web called karma, he or she has to go through the cycle of births and deaths. And this goes on until they realize the truth about themselves, that they are but the Brahman. There is no chance for these innocent people to realize the Brahman unless I show it to them. Krishna then, in his infinite kindness and affection for the Gopalas, revealed to them the Brahman. He made them see Vaikuntha, the abode of Narayana, because they had performed one tapas and only one tapas, and that was the pure love they had for Krishna. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.